What's up, my Koopa Troop? It's Koops, and welcome back to another episode of One Piece Treasure Cruise. Today we're doing Wanze's Ramen Kung Fu. This is a weird-looking dude, and it's a kind of weird event. It's not a very difficult one, but I've never done it for the channel, so I figured let's go ahead and show it off. We're going to do the Tough. That's all it's called, Tough. The 30 Stamina Expert. Only Strength, Dexterity, and Quick characters can be used. I'm going to do this one a little differently and show you what maybe a farm team would look like, aka a team that you would use to farm this event over and over and over. It's not the smartest team. There's probably better balance. However, if when it works, you just clear through it quite quickly. So I'm going to be running a double Monster Chopper team. Monster Chopper just being a very good character for speedrunning stuff because of the high damage output. I'm looking for someone with some orb slots because that's what I have on mine. Nice. So we'll grab this one. All right, so here's what my team looks like. Double Monster Chopper. I'm using a Legend Luffy. You don't need him. I'm just using him for damage. I'm using an Arlong. He has a special, which we probably won't be using. You might want to use the other Arlong. You're just looking for two red beat sticks here, or just some beat sticks in general, just high damage characters. And then I want a couple of orb manipulators, so I have Kid and Frankenstein. Kid will switch his orb to red, and Frankenstein switches his orb to red, as well as allows you to swap slots once. So they're pretty useful. The reason is there's a mini boss here, Nero, who can show up between round 1 and 6, and he can do some annoying stuff to your team comp. He's actually the only challenge in this whole event. Otherwise, the event is it's just easy. So we're gonna be running a full red team. We'll have very low HP. Nero is a blue quick character, so there is danger in him, but if we run this team comp correctly, it's actually not too challenging. So like I said, because he can show up whenever, you can't expect to have specials. And, oh, speak of the devil, there he is, right there at turn 1. I haven't Master Fingal Pistol yet, so I'll be using some props to help me out. Fewer strength slots. So he went and did the annoying thing. If he shows up at round 6, it's not a big deal. He can change lower strength, lower dexterity, or lower quick slots. So those won't show up for the rest of the run, pretty much. It's pretty annoying. He also showed up on turn 1 for us, the worst turn. I know. But we need to kill him in 1 turn, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I guess 1 turn is not exactly what you need to do. When he's below a certain HP, he does damage and locks one whole side. That's where it gets annoying because he'll actually just straight kill your team comp. That's the only reason he's challenging. You could have done like half his HP, he wouldn't have killed us. He doesn't do a lot of damage in his kicks. But you just can't get him below like 20% or he locks and kills you. And then your run's over and that's that. But now, unfortunately, we're left to suffer with blue orbs for pretty much the rest of this run. So it's going to be a little bit more challenging. The run might be a little bit slower because we're not going to have nearly as much damage going on. But we'll still do our best to run through this. I'm trying to get the blue character dead. You can see we're not stalling or slowing down for any specials. We only need Kid and Frankenstein's, and you don't have to stall for those. Those will just come naturally as long as they're low enough cooldown. A lot of these speedrunning type of teams have to have extremely low cooldowns. That's just kind of a requirement for them. This is the only guy we can't kill in 1 turn because we didn't have any good orbs. That's not really a problem. But normally you can finish him off 2 in 1 turn. Alright, we're at stage 5. Like I said, there's not much to look at here because of how fast we're just killing all these guys. If you wanted to run this event, Nero himself isn't really worth that much of a drop. And Wanze's not that great either. Honestly, neither one's great. There might be some skill books you want, especially if you have Hack or Koala. They've got some skill drops here. Now, on this one, they all have 1 turn cooldown, so never mind. I was going to say, you kind of want to look... Probably should use a solid red guy, not... I'll say we want to stall and look... Not stall, we want to look for some red orbs here, but we had to kill everyone off, so I couldn't save any red orbs, unfortunately. Let's see if we get lucky. Nope. Man. All intelligence inside. Should have had... what's the character that changes them all? All intelligence side of red. Whatever. I think... I don't remember who it is. But anyways, it's Wanze. He is not challenging at all. He boosts his defense, boosts his offense, but it won't really be helpful for him. I'm going to go ahead and use both my specials here. That way I give myself some red orbs. I actually have no bad orbs, so this is really a fine... I think we'd be able to defeat him without switching anything, but just to make sure, we'll do these 2 specials. Frankenstein's special is very nice because he gives a red orb, and then we can switch around. So I can put it over on this guy, and now he's got a better one because he has more damage. Yeah, even with just 1 red orb, we would have been fine. So even just Captain Kid would have worked fine. But having both of those guys is pretty nice. And that's how you speedrun this event, you know? If you weren't talking like I was, you would be able to go through quite quickly. We had probably about the worst luck having the guy show up on round 1 with with the strength orbs down. The only thing that could have made worse luck is we didn't have we had like 3 red orbs in the first round. That was pretty lucky. If we didn't have red orbs, we would have taken 2 turns to kill him and he would have done some damage. But otherwise, pretty straightforward. I actually got Koala and Hack to drop pretty good. I don't actually have Hack, which is unfortunate because he's got a great special. But that's okay. All right, and there you guys go. That's how you beat the Ramen Kung Fu. Nothing very challenging there. If you want to run a smarter team comp, you might run random dexterity and quick character. Maybe 2 dexterities in there as well, just to deal with Nero a little bit easier. Yeah, obviously you wouldn't run Monster Choppers as a team anymore. Maybe a slasher team, like 2 Mihawks and then a couple Red Slashers, and then you'd be fine. You know, Slash team will be able to kill these guys quick. If you want to bring a random quick slasher too, that would be great. But if you want to speed run it, I think Monster Choppers are the best way of speeding through that event if you want to do a lot of them. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And karate chop that like button. Until next time, GG.